Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at Pangoro. Let's see what we have going on here. We're going to be making plenty of people quit out. It's as soon as they see the Pangoro, we've got everything aligned perfectly, and they said, I don't want to have anything to do with that. We're going to be pairing it up with Alolan Ninetales and Deoxys defense form here. And take a look at the IVs. We're going to be going with Snarl, Close Combat, and Foul Play. You can go with Rock Slide, which could be pretty good. I suppose that you could maybe exchange that for Foul Play. But I personally am just going to go with that. I don't want to... We got Rock Slide on the Deoxys. We're good to go. And then we have the Ninetales with Powdered Snow as well as Weather Ball for potential flyers or whatever the case may be. Team worked out fantastic. Now, we got a little something to talk about. If it was up to me, I would have not done these Ultra League battles. I would have went into the Master League and, maybe some of the Halloween Cup. I'll be bringing you something very interesting for my next video regarding that, so make sure you have notifications on. But yeah, so I had an appointment to get I'm going to get the retainers, fix my crooked tooth. It's not that bad, but I guess, we're just going to do it, right? Well, we're going to look into it. So I made the appointment, went there very, very early, and I was met with my ex-girlfriend's sister that I knew 20 years ago. It was so crazy that it threw my whole thing off. I was just thinking about it, it just bring back so many memories. So I kind of got distracted and just did my battles. I was like, what in the world? It's pretty crazy stuff. It's pretty funny because back in the day, I actually had a crush on her. So it was like, whoa, what? 20 years later, and here we are. It was good to see her doing good, and the subject always comes up. What do you do? It's like, on YouTube? Yeah, what do you do on YouTube? Pokemon? And they're like, people are always like, oh, really? That's cool. Yeah, no. But, yeah, we didn't really get too much into that. Just talking about other things. So there you go. That's why I'm doing Ultra League. Got a little distracted by past memories here. All right, so as far as the Salandit goes, you already heard my rant yesterday. If you didn't see that video, go check it out. It's just the Salandit video. It's a scam on it. You shouldn't miss it. But yeah, I was pretty tilted. I went back and watched it. I listened to my videos before I upload them, but yeah, I was pretty pissed off. Right, feeling a lot better today. At this point, it's like the way I feel about things is if you work hard for it, that's good. You should work hard for something, and it feels good when you get it, right? But if you work hard for something and you don't get it, you kind of fall short, you complain like I did, or make a valid point, I suppose. But once I do the complaining part, when I actually get it, it doesn't feel as good. If I didn't make the complaint, it would have been nice, but I already did it. So now when I do get it, it's going to be like, okay, it's not even good. I was more upset at the fact that I was using up my life clock and going out there, spending my time, hatch 4 of them, including 100, which, is still pretty cool, but no female. I think the 1% chance is just pretty nutty, right? I'm not going to go off, and I'm not, trying to rant. I'm just talking right now, but 1% chance, pretty absolute insanity. So we'll leave it at that, and we got a full video to talk about that. Let's get into what we got going on with these battles. Leading with Ninetales the entire time, met with a Machamp. This is a great lead here. Even better because we got the Pangoro in the back, very weak to Charm, and also fighting. So this is perfect. Deoxys obviously would love to go up against Machamp, but we're not going to go anywhere. We're going to stay right here, getting a shield out of them. This is great. I do believe I think we shield this up because we kind of want to force another shield out of them or see if we can take them out. We go Dazzling Gleam, so if they use up a shield, that's great. They'll be shieldless at this point. We can go Deoxys, but they let it go. Come in here with the Wall Rain. I'm just going to throw this Weather Ball because might as well do damage, and I'm not going to swap because if I swap, they're going to swap, and we're going to be locked, and we'll be screwed. So we're just going to stay here. They have a Giratina in the back, and that is looking good. Swapping into Pangoro, and you already know what it is. Now, Pangoro is squishy, all right? It is a very squishy Pokemon because it is attack weight. It hits extremely hard, but unfortunately it cannot take a hit, and especially going up against Charm. It's the same typing as Scrafty without the counter. If it had counter, Pangoro would be nasty. for sure. But it does have Snarl, so it is still absolutely amazing. It's just that squishy factor, not so great. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Deoxys now. What am I doing? I don't know. I kind of felt like I screwed up here. I felt like I should have just stayed with our Pangoro and just kept going here, but I swapped, and now here comes the Wall Rain. So let's see if we can pull ourselves out of this situation. They're going for Earthquake. Deoxys is just such a beast, and they're getting to a charge move right as we get to our Rock Slide, unfortunately. So they're going to take us out. Pangoro, it's all up to you, buddy, oh pal. So we're going to go ahead and build up just a couple of quick moves worth of energy. Go for the close combat. See if we can get to that Snarl. Come on, buddy. Let's go. And we're able to get to it. Pangoro closing it out for us. That's not going to be the only time. This thing does put in the work. But Ninetales and Deoxys surely do the same. All right, let's keep it moving here. Let's see what we're going to be met with next at Giratina. This is an absolutely fantastic lead. They're going to be swapping into Swampert. And we're going to go ahead and build up a little bit more energy and bring in our Deoxys here. Has a good matchup against Swampert, and obviously a horrible matchup up against Giratina. So we're going to go ahead and, make that swap here. Going to go ahead and throw the Rock Slide. Should have probably built up to 2 Psycho Boosts, because that's really no damage. You might as well just build up to those. But here's the fear of them shielding up twice, or shielding up the initial Psycho Boost, and then after that you're going to be doing a significant less amount of damage, and then you're going to be just a duck sitting in water there. So they're swapping, all right, back into their Giratina to catch the Psycho Boost or a Rock Slide, whatever. We're going to go ahead and ring in Ninetales immediately and go for that Weather Ball and start tacking on that damage as fast as possible. Now, I don't know why I didn't go Pangoro. I felt like, whatever, Ninetales is just thicker, right? I don't know. They still have 2 shields. We're going to be able to spam them pretty fast with these Weather Balls. But then again, Pangoro could almost do the same as well. Let's just see how it works out. Coming back in here with Swampert. Maybe there's something back there weak to Ninetales. That's going to be 2 Pokemon on their team that is actually going to be weak to it. But who knows what's back there. Maybe they're just coming in here with the Swampert just for the fun of it. And, nope, never Venusaur. Okay, well, there you go. This is going to be interesting because... oh boy, yeah, Ninetales is down. We do have Deoxys, which is low on its health, cannot take a Frenzy Plant. Pangoro, squishy. 1 Frenzy Plant is just about going to put it in the bucket. All right, so we're going to have to calculate this perfectly here, see if we can come out on top. All right, so they're getting to another Frenzy. Yup, of course, it's Venusaur, and look at that, almost one-shotting us. Like, come on, my gosh. Oh, Pangoro, it's so fun to use, but at the same time, so difficult with that squishiness. And we go down. We get the boost, and we go down. That is an insult right there. Bring it in, Ninetales. We take out their Pokemon that they swapped into as a Giratina, and we counter down their Venusaur with our Deoxys. Absolutely incredible. Let's get it. Next battle, met with the Cresselia. I guess it's whatever. Pangoro's going to be okay up against it, but you have to look out for that Moonblast. It is pretty much going to one-shot you, right? So they do have Future Sight. Doesn't mean they don't have Moonblast. I'm going to say Future Sight and Grass Knot. Going to go for the Dazzling Gleam. They let it go. Great. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Deoxys with energy on the Ninetales because, I don't know, another just kind of a random thing. It wasn't looking like we were going to really win that. I've been in this matchup many times with the Ninetales. So I just decided, let's go ahead and swap. They hit me with a Future Sight first, and then a Grass Knot, so we don't have to really worry about Moonblast. So I think that's why I actually made that swap. They're bringing in Scrafty, going for the Foul Play. We shielded up correctly, going for the Rock Slide. Yeah, it's not great. All right, no shield. There's no need to shield the Deoxys unless you're in a jam. I mean, everything's not really doing much damage. Going for the Psycho Boost, doing okay. Going to go for another one here. Lowering our attack so much right now by 4 stages. All right, so we're going to go ahead and let that go. I'm not shielding it up. Going to bring in the Ninetales, 2 Powder Snow down. They still have 2 shields left. What's going on here? What you got back there? Wall Rain? Oh, boy. Going to go for the Dazzling Gleam. Please tell me you let it go. All right, that looks great. Going to go for, well, I didn't go for the Dazzling Gleam again because I didn't want to use a shield that I didn't want to get taken out. They let it go because that only makes sense. Doesn't seem like we would have made it there. They take us out with an Icicle Spear. In comes Pangoro. How in the heck is this gonna work, folks? They got 2 shields left. Pangoro is not a tank. We raise our attack. Okay. I'm starting to see how this is gonna work out now. Okay. Shielding up Icicle Spear, knowing that we need to keep our health as high as possible at this point, and expecting another Earthquake. Building up. Cresselia enters the battle. I don't hit all these because I kind of want to farm up a little bit more. Okay, come on. 1, 2. Beautiful. This is perfect. In comes the wall rain. And what? We need to get that shield from them, yeah? Yeah, let's get that shield, okay? And go for another Night Slash and take the win. Pangoro closing it out for us yet again. The squishiness is there, but the finesse perseveres. Let's keep it moving. What are we going to see? A Electivire. I like the way this looks here. Really, nothing on the team is going to be threatened by that. Wild Charge Ice Punch. I'm going to let this Wild Charge go if it's that. And it's going to be an Ice Punch. And that is such a good thing that we let it go. So we're going to go ahead and start throwing these Weather Balls here. Going to do a lot. See, the reason why I don't use Electivire is because it's too squishy. I don't know. I'm sick and tired of that. It's like when you try to have a little spicy fun, it's like you can't. I mean, you can, but you guys know what I mean. All right, anyways, they swap into Machamp here. So we're just going to go ahead and hold our ground. I think we do shield this up. Okay, never mind. We let it go. Wow, wow, wow. Makes sense. They've used a shield. We can hold on to our shields while bringing in Deoxys and doing quite a bit of damage here. But look at that freaking payback. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? They never have payback. Of course they have payback right now. Okay. Well then, we're going to shield this up. We know it's not a payback, it's a cross chop, but we need to hold on to our health here. We don't want Pangoro going up against that thing. Going for the Psycho Boost, and they do swap into a Shiftry. Pangoro again, folks. You want to see it? I know you do. That's why you're here. Let's go ahead and see it. Shiftry spam, so we're going to have to time this perfectly. Shielding it up here. Using our last shield, we're going to have to gain a little bit more energy. Building up to 2 close combats, and we're going to go ahead and unleash that first one here to take out that Shiftry. Easy money, and then hitting it again on that Machamp and taking them out. Wow, what a finish again by the Pangoro. This thing is putting in the work. Absolutely a fun Pokemon to use. And not only that, the best thing about it is its design. I mean, come on, it looks so cool. Next battle, we're met with a Shadow Swampert, which is going to be okay, I suppose, unless they have Sludge Wave. Unlikely in the Ultra League. Going for the Hydro Cannon. That was a little too early, so we let it go. But here's the thing, Shadow Swampert, regular Swampert even in general, you know, that Hydro Cannon is still going to be hurting the Ninetales, so we're going to go ahead and shield this one up here. We want to get a shield out of them. Nothing in the bag's going to be particularly afraid of it, but we kind of want them to use the shield themselves. Beautiful, and they're swapping as well into a Wall Ring. We're going to go ahead and build up a little bit of energy while they made that swap with our Ninetales, so it's ready to go later on. Bring in Deoxys, and you already know what it is. We're going to go ahead and just take this thing out. Going for the Rock Slide right away here. Can we counter down before they get off an Icicle Spear? Yes, beautiful. All right, what you going to be bringing back into Swampert? Sounds good. We're going to go straight for the Psycho Boost. And they shielded up using that last shield and building up some energy here. I shield this up. Oh, never mind. Wrong battle. I thought... Never mind. That would be pretty stupid of me, right? Alright, so the plan is to just farm up on the Swampert, but they swap into the Registeel as soon as they see the Pangoro. They're like, oh, no, I'm good on that. No, top left, I'm out of here. Alright, next battle met with a Giratina. Good lead, of course. They're going to be swapping into their own Ninetales here. And it does have Charms, so we got to kind of be cautious with this thing here, because Pangoro going up against that is over. What you're going to go down in like 4 Charms, so yeah. Bringing in the Deoxys counter is going to do okay damage, while Rock Slide's super effective. They're going to be shielding it up. We've gotten both shields out of them already. We've still have 2 shields. Deoxys can take these hits all day. Charm is adding up. It's adding up. This Weather Ball's still not enough. That's not no Dazzling Gleam, right? So they're going to be swapping back into their Giratina here, but we have no choice but to throw these Psycho Boosts. What are we going to do? Throw a couple Rock Slides? Not happening. I'm just going to throw these Psycho Boost, let them farm me down. That's perfectly fine. We got a Ninetales and a Pangoro in the back, and we've got 2 shields. We immediately swap, holding on to the Deoxys because the thing can put in work with that little bit of health left, or we can use it to catch, or we can use it to refresh the stats of the Pangoro after we do debuff ourselves instead of bringing in the Ninetales. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. So we're going to farm up. I got confused. Did you see the way I was spinning my fingers for the circles there? I thought I was going for the close combat. Alright, so we take out the Giratina. They have no more shields. We go for close combat on the Obstagoon, take them out. In comes Ninetales, and they take us out instantaneously with the Charm. And things are getting a little bit weird. Can you see what's happening here? We still have 2 shields, but our health's getting very low. Deoxys is going to go down instantaneously. So looks like we saved our shields for the perfect time here. We're not even going to have to use that last one because we take out that Ninetales with our Dazzling Gleam. Alright, let's keep it moving. If you do enjoy my videos, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. Next battle met with a Charizard with Wing Attack. which is good. At least it does not have Fire Spin. Let's get it. Would be lovely if it had Dragon Breath because we resist it, but I'll take this. Pangoro doesn't want to see that because it's super effective, plus stab. So we're going to go ahead and shield this Blast Burn, calling it correctly. Shield color was incorrect. Of course, this game is always broken, will never be fixed. They swap into Wall Rain. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Deoxys, and at this point, you can't farm down, so you don't think that's what's going to happen. Deoxys' attack is not high enough, and you're not getting stab from the counter, right? They'll simply just Icicle Spear you down before you can even think about that. So we're going to go ahead and just throw that Rock Slide and just do that damage. We're getting a shield from them. Great. Now, I do believe we're going to probably have to shield at some point if we want to maintain that swap. But let's see how we play it out if they want it. Oh, this will take us out unless we survive with like 1 HP. Oh, we survive. Come and get some. Let's go. Double KO. Let's get it. All right, so look at the top right. That's what we wait for. All right, throw in a Dark type, throw in a Ninetales. Beautiful. And it doesn't really matter because Ninetales is actually good up against both of these here. They let it go, and down they go. And we get to the Dazzling Gleam. And I think this is another one where they see Pangoro and they just top left. I mean, let's just save both of us time, right? Although I want to finish it off with Pangoro, but this is a video about Pangoro making people quit. So, well, let's take a look at Pangoro making people quit. Next battle. What are we going to see? Oh, Cresselia. Oh my goodness, Lord help me. This battle is so annoying. Cresselia in general, nothing against the trainer. I mean, you use Cresselia, it's a good Pokemon. But I just don't like battling it, really. Unless it's a Pokemon that's doing super effective. Otherwise, it's just so tanky. It takes forever to take out. Alright, so what's going on? Getting a shield from the Dazzling Gleam. They're going for a Grass Knot. Already almost obliterating us. Blah, blah, blah. Can I even speak? Obliterating. The heck was that? That was definitely something I should have just edited out, but I'll keep it in because maybe it made some people laugh. Made you raise your eyebrow like, what the hell? Is he drooling on himself? All right, so bringing in Pangoro and going for the Night Slash immediately. I'm not trying to like, oh my gosh, that's so annoying. So we'll let that go. Okay, Grass Knot still doing a lot of damage from a Cresselia. Come on, come on, come on. Swampert, all right. Something back there weak to Pangoro? I'm going to assume yes. So obviously we're shielding this up because we're not letting Pangoro go down with all that energy. Going to go for the close combat here. And then I think this is where they see my Deoxys. They like say, I'm good. Yep. Thank you, Pangoro and team. We did it. All right, moving on to our next battle, folks. What are we going to see here? Got a nice lengthy video here. Got two Go Battle League videos dropping for you. So we have the lag thing going on. You saw that they were leading with Obstagoon, and we were leading with Ninetales. They swapped into Wall Rain, and we're able to start gaining energy before I even noticed anything, because this game is whack, and you need to restart it after every single battle that you do. So at least we're in a good position. I'm not complaining. I'm just, well, yeah, kind of. Yeah, I'm complaining. Go Battle League is dumb. It's busted. It's broken. Well, it's not dumb. It's great, but I wish it just ran correctly. Anyways, back on the topic here. What's going on? Of course, we're going to win this matchup. Farming down. Beautiful. Just going to go for a nice, cool Rock Slide on that Obstagoon here while they do counter me down for a little bit of energy, which is perfectly fine. We have two technically counters in the back. Not hard counter is not Pangoro. The Ninetales, though. So they're swapping into a Trevenant. We're going to Pangoro it up. Let's see if they want to stay here. I think they do because, maybe they think they can still win because the counter is doing a lot of damage. It's good. It's good that this person's putting up a fight, right? If we just had everybody quitting out, it wouldn't be an interesting video. So we're farming down, which that's actually pretty incredible. And at that point, they said, yeah, I can't win this. And we take the win. Let's keep it going. Pangoro army, let's go. Really love this thing. And by the way, probably too late now because your Spotlight's hour's up. But for the Stunky, you can use that as an opportunity to, catch dark types for your Pangoro to evolve it. So we're met with a Jellicent XL. We have the counter Pangoro in the back, but we're not swapping into that, obviously, because if we do, they're going to be bringing in a Charm User or a Fighter, and then we're done. Deoxys doesn't want to see it unless we had Thunderbolt, so we're just going to go ahead and hang tight here. So let's go ahead and go for Dazzling Gleam. No shield yet. And no shield yet. Oh, are you serious? Getting off the Shadow Ball, they said, nah, I'm not even playing around. We're just going to go for the big one. So we bring in Deoxys to counter down. Makes sense. What do you have as a counter? A Crobat? Oh! You can go for the Psycho Boost or Rock Slide. I recommend the Rock Slide when their shields are up. I mean, what are you going to do? Go for a Psycho Boost and then they, they let it go? Then they can just let, they're just going to... You're not going to do much damage at all after that. So just going to go for the Rock Slides. Letting the Poison Fang go through, calling it, as opposed to, getting hit with the Shadow Ball, which would have been bad, doing a lot of damage, but it is Deoxys, and the Crobat is not getting stabbed. Going for the Psycho Boost now, because we just want to get that last shield here. And shielding this up, because we can still go for a Psycho Boost, but they're going to be swapping into a Scrafty. Pangoro, go! We're taking super effective damage from the counter. Power-Up Punch. The accumulated damage from the raised attack is going to be, look at us just going down like crazy. So we're going to get this off right away here, doing as much damage to the Scrafty as possible. Them throwing this right here really helped me out, I'm going to have to say. Alright, so we're going to farm them down here. I mean, yeah, see, there you go. Because what they could have done, I'm just saying, I'm just trying to help them out. I'm not saying, but technically, farming down, go for the foul play on Deoxys, and then they would have had that energy. But that was not a Shadow Ball, so we're taking the win anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's get it. Good game. On to our next opponent. Met with a Muck. Poison Jab, huh? Oh, that's not good at all. We're letting this go because what? Acid Spray? Yeah, exactly. Acid Spray or Dark Pulse is what they got, I'm going to assume. And, well, Dark Pulse is not very effective, so we're just going to hold our ground here, and then we'll bring in Pangoro or Deoxys. Never mind. Now, this is going to be a Dark Pulse for sure. Yeah. Swapping into a Giratina. Top left. Feel like I want to be honest. RPS hard. But other people stick it out with my battles, some of them. So we'll go ahead and do the same here and see what we have. Going for another Psycho Boost. Now we're just Psycho Boosting until we're dead. Mine as well. But I mean, look at the damage. Are we bringing it into the yellow? Hey, that's not bad. I mean, that's not bad. If you can at least bring in something that has a resistance to one of the charm moves. I mean, the charm has got me traumatized. One of the charge moves, I meant to say. All right, so we shield that up because, well, we want to keep it alive. They swap and almost snipe us, but we bring in the Pangoro. And I think we're just going to snarl it down. Not very effective snarl down. But how is this going to work? They still have 3 Pokemon. Is Pangoro actually going to be able to do this with 3 Pokemon and 2 shields left? What the heck are we about to witness here, folks? Are you kidding me? Is this the grand finale? Oh, you better believe it. You better believe it. Let's get it. So they're bringing in, what was that, Cress? Oh, man, a Cresselia on top of it. One of the tankiest Psychics in the Ultra League. Are you serious? Man, this game is just working against me. Bringing in the Ninetales, going for the Weather Ball. We got a little bit of health left. We just need to do as much as we can. They get 1 Psycho Cut or maybe 2. Bringing in Pangoro, we obviously need to shield this. How is this working? How in the world? Pangoro farms up quick. And this is what we're going to see here. Throwing the Night Slash. Come on. Farming down and we take the win. Are you serious? Thank you very much. And I'll catch you all next time. Take care.